Can you bring a lawsuit if you develop seizures following your accident? The New York brain injury law firm understands the connection between TBI and traumatic epilepsy. Our brain injury attorneys are nationally recognized as legal experts in brain trauma, including seizures and traumatic epilepsy. So yes, head injuries or brain injuries causing traumatic epilepsy can be caused by car accidents, truck accidents, falling and striking your head, or objects falling and hitting your head. We have successfully represented individuals involved in motor vehicle crashes when their head was violently thrown forward and backward in a whiplash-type motion, or when their head struck the interior of the vehicle. In accidents where our client fell and struck their head on the ground because of an unsafe walkway or other walking surface. In construction site accidents and other locations where an object fell and struck our client's head. So can an accident lead to a seizure and epilepsy? Yes. All types of traumatic brain injury can cause a seizure. If recurrent seizures take place, the condition is called epilepsy. Seizures and the development of traumatic epilepsy can happen whether the initial head injury was mild, moderate, or severe. Traumatic epilepsy can develop following brain injuries with or without loss of consciousness. Both penetrating and non-penetrating head injuries are the source of epileptic seizures in victims of traumatic brain injury. The onset of seizures can occur at any time following an accident. They can occur within minutes, days, weeks, or even months following the initial trauma to the brain. The brain can be injured in many ways, causing seizures to develop. When the brain moves within the skull, delicate nerve fibers can be bruised, stretched, frayed, or broken, causing a seizure. When neurochemical changes take place following trauma to nerve cells, a seizure can occur. When a bleed takes place within blood vessels within the brain, the irritation to nerve fibers can cause a seizure. When nerve fibers are inflamed following brain trauma, a seizure can happen. And while a positive EEG supports the diagnosis of a seizure, a normal EEG does not rule out the diagnosis of epilepsies. Seizure activity might not occur during the recording, or the abnormal electrical activity might be deep in the brain and not easily detectable by a scalp EEG. Our brain injury attorneys have obtained multiple multi-million-dollar verdicts and settlements on behalf of brain injury survivors whose trauma caused traumatic epilepsy. At the Carroll & Kaplan, we are brain injury lawyers with knowledge and experience in representing people who suffer from seizure disorders and epilepsy caused by accidents. The repercussions of traumatic brain epilepsy impact all parts of life, from school to social situations to work. Because traumatically induced epilepsy or traumatically caused seizures are serious and can last a lifetime, it's important to contact an attorney who concentrates their practice in representing people who suffer from brain injuries. So contact us for a no-obligation, free consultation if you develop seizures or are diagnosed with epilepsy after you have been involved in an accident. Thanks for listening.